This place is creepy. Because I don't want to have to do that stuff.
I'm Elayna and this is Riley, and this is our home, Le Vagabond. We've been sailing around the world for the last 5 years and have recently found ourselves with a stowaway. Meet Lenny. Subscribe and welcome aboard.
Had to stay, had to pretend that it was something more.
Last time we made it to Lee Stocking Island just before the sunset. It's been a long and quiet few weeks, with just Riley, Lenny and me on board, and not too many other people around. I've been really appreciating the peacefulness and all the natural beauty that surrounds us.
What are you doing, Elayna?
Just switched over fridges. This one was like over frosting, so put all the food into the other fridge, turn that on, and now I'm cleaning out this. Yeah, we're gonna go check out an abandoned town this morning. I'm looking forward to it. It's just over here. We're just gonna move the boat and then jump in the runabout, head to shore. Apparently it's quite eerie. It's like a ghost town, a town just completely abandoned. So life really hasn't changed that much since Lenny, but one thing that's definitely changed our days is we kind of have to work it around his nap time. He naps twice a day, once like from 9 to 11 and then again 2 to 3 or 4. So anyway, right now we're moving spots. He's sleeping, but we want to go check out this town so that afterwards we can move spots to a better anchorage that's 10 nautical miles away, out this cut and in through another. But anyway, now we're just like looking at the time and thinking, are we going to make it?
Tossing up whether to go by tide times or Lenny to sleep.
Yeah, making sacrifices like going through the channel when we probably shouldn't be. So that's one thing that's changed, is just having to kind of work around him, but it's not too bad really. And our mornings, we definitely never get sleep-ins anymore. I've been up since 3 most mornings until 6 because of his teeth. He's in pain, and then at 6 I wake Riley up and I'm like, can you take Lenny? And then I manage to get an extra hour or 2 in the mornings. This is the abandoned town. It looks cool.
It's shallow.
I wonder how many times a day we say, it's shallow, it's shallow, it's shallow.
Matias, slowly taking over the sea, drifting me away from.
The seafloor is quite weedy, so we're gonna see if this grabs. Our anchor's pretty good, but last thing we want is to be dashing back to the Vagabond because she's dragging into these rocks here. Looks like she's dug. Stay here tonight.
Without a doubt.
We're staying here tonight.
We found a beautiful little nook in the coast.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this because it was not protected out there.
Righto, grumpy pants.
What
What time of day is it?
1:30.
Where are we going?
To town.
What are we doing?
You. I already said what we're doing.
Lenny, you be nice to your mum. We're a happy little family.
This town was once a bustling research station for the Perry Institute of Marine Science, a not-for-profit organisation that works on protecting the oceans. A few years ago the funding dried up, and due to its remote location, everything was just kind of left behind.
Where to, Lenny?
He's freaked out just like me. He wants to go home. This place is creepy. Like, I saw lights here last night, which makes me think someone's living here, but none of the houses we've seen so far looks like everyone's living. So I'm waiting for someone to like pop up, which is creepy.
A living nightmare, something from a bad dream. Alright.
I think these are like pools to keep sea creatures in.
Sea creatures or just fish?
Sea creatures, could be anything.
Giant squid,
Could be crustaceans, they're not considered fish.
crustaceans.
Coughing and oozing,
hang it.
everything you could conceive. No one comes close.
So what happened this morning?
Well, we had an argument. I thought it's difficult because we don't want to film when we're annoyed with each other, and we don't want to complain because rightly thinking like most people say that our lives are pretty good, although we do work very hard. But we've got a good office. But I don't know, I just don't want to have a Instagram, this is out, like everything's always perfect, because it's not. We argue, and Lenny did a shit in a bucket the other day. And things go wrong all the time. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think that's important to point out occasionally.
Yeah, so we had an argument this morning, so we've been complaining a lot today. We're in an anchorage that's not protected at all. The wind's just swung around again, so
I can't control the window.
the boat's not in a good spot. Just not really feeling it past 24 hours. Sorry guys. Did you get me a coconut?
I knocked it out with a rock. Here, I'll get another one.
We're so sad. These bottles of rum, we met this guy Graham in Hopetown and he just started making these rums and he gave us a bunch and it's the best rum ever. Jeez. And you can guess what happened. Lenny just like was down here and he pulled it and half of it just spilled all over the floor. Smells delicious.
He pulled the lid off. That's incredible.
But yeah, he got the 15 year and not the 21 year, so I guess that's a...
Sorry, Graham.
Oh, sorry, Graham.
On a positive note, my chilled coconut water and rum is delicious.
You are in trouble. I'm so scared. There is an actual wall of water coming our way. I think the worst of it's over there. We are going to get a little bit, but probably not much.
Mum's making dinner, Lenny. Dinner on the floor again. Lenny insisted.
He won't let us eat by ourselves. Even when we've already fed him, he wants more. He wants adult food. Babe, I don't catch drones by myself. Forget about it. Put the baby down and come and help me.
We can't, can we, Lenny? Mum's got to do it.
Come on, I can't do this.
Mum's got to do it.
No! Leave me alone! Help me!
You can do it.
I can't!
Move the fishing rod. Your mum's going to do a fantastic thing here, Lenny. There's a first time for everything, Elayna.
Babe, this is not going to end well.
Just remember where your up button is.
Babe, I'm not catching this by myself. Stop the video. This isn't funny. I'm not catching it. Oh my god. Babe, it's not even going forwards to me. I'm going forward.
So go up. Turn it around like you need to. Come backwards.
Doesn't let me go backwards.
Put it in sport mode.
It is. Oh.
Come backwards.
Babe. Do I have to kick both down?
Move your hand down
Babe,
and then
I'm
come
not
down.
doing it! Stop it! I'm
Now
not
come,
doing this.
now come down.
No.
Well, it's going to die then. I'm not helping you. Move your hand down. Move your hand down. Elayna, move your hand down, then come down. Now grab it.
I hate you.
Yeah, happy family.
I hate that. I don't like catching it.
But you've got to learn to do
But I'm
it.
scared it's gonna cut me. A lot of women say like you're so brave for what you're doing, and I think I started off like super brave, and as the years have gone by, I've just gotten like more and more
soft, I suppose. Like, I don't think I'm super brave at all. Every day is like such a challenge, and as the years have gone by, yeah, I just feel like after all the bad things that have happened and like close calls, that has had such a big effect on me, and I just understand how just that fine line between like things going terribly wrong and then just getting by. Like, there's just such a fine line between catastrophe.
It's a pretty harsh environment.
Thinking Riley had broken his neck for the second time on the crossing, like
Dragging anchor in Greece.
Dragging anchor in Greece and having to like toughen up and be the captain of our boat, and having like being responsible for so many people at the time. Yeah, just all these things, I think it's just built up in my system, and it's like, I don't know why I keep doing it. It's a weird thing, and nothing is forcing me to stay here and to keep doing this, nothing at all. Like, Riley and I could give up tomorrow if we wanted to, but we don't want to, because it's also like what you get out of what you're doing is so rewarding, but man, it can be so hard sometimes. And what just happened outside was like, because Riley knows I've lost my spark over the years. I used to be like a fighter and just like so brave. And he just made me catch the drone, and then I just like broke down because I don't want to have to do that stuff.
So if anyone hasn't figured it out, this clearly isn't just about the drone. We live in a harsh and very unforgiving environment where a bad decision, or certainly a series of bad decisions, can actually lead to your death. Sometimes it feels like the sharks are circling and the water really wants to just get inside the boat. Elayna had begun to feel like this more and more over the years, and then there was a pregnancy, and now with a little man on board, it's just played havoc with her ability to deal with sort of pressure situations. Sometimes she'll take a reef in 40 knots in pitch black like a champ, and sometimes catching a drone on a calm day is just too much. I would say that Elayna's workload doesn't help either. There really isn't too much time to decompress after a long sail or like a series of shorter ones. It's straight back into editing, filming, voiceovers, being a mum, colour grading photos, starting a La Vagabella swim, and not for profit, and then walking up a hill to get groceries just to be able to eat. I'd say our balance at the moment is pretty way off. Despite what many people think, we really aren't big risk takers, especially with navigating. It does surprise people when they come on board. For my part, it can make our relationship a bit difficult, and being a captain, nothing is ever perfectly safe, and good decisions do often involve a level of risk. If you want to be a sailor, you have to leave port. And so things being difficult and unpredictable means that something like this crops up and makes things even harder. But we'll just keep doing our thing. It's been hard in the past and it's hard at the moment, but you know, things will be okay.
It's so hard. Like, it'd be so easy to just go live in a house and just do what I used to do. It's so safe, you know what to expect. And then like here, who knows what's going to happen tonight? That unpredictability is just intense. So anyway, I just wanted to share brave Elayna with you, because I'm not super brave.
We've got 2 metres under us here. I can see it's very shallow over in there, and it says that there as well. Where there's current, there's always going to be a channel, and a lot of the times it's really close to land, so you've got to go a little bit closer than probably feels comfortable, and that's just straight up ahead here and along the coast here is where the channel is.
So I definitely don't want to make this whole episode about me, but just while we're on the topic and I've like opened up to you about this, I feel like I need to add just a few more things. Something like that happens and I just question my life, why I'm out here pushing my body and mind to its absolute limits year after year.
but there's obviously a reason that I keep doing it. Is I just love the freedom. This place really does feel like home. That is my boat, and wherever we are, I am pushing my body and mind to its limits, especially in the past 2 years. Just this fear has been growing and growing, and it's getting harder and harder to deal with. I do a lot of meditation and just trying to be as conscious as I can, feeling the emotions that spring up and trying to breathe through them and just deal with that the best way that I can. I probably should have spoken to some people about some incidents that have happened on board, but I just kind of put them to the back of my mind, and I realise now that probably wasn't the best thing to do. I should have spoken about them. The videos are just when we're picking up the camera. There's this whole other world that you don't know about. I'd love to share more of that with you, but as you can imagine, when things go wrong real quick, the last thing you think about is picking up the camera. We are getting better at it though. So yeah, if you think I've got it all together, I definitely do not have it all together. It's a work in progress. I am a work in progress. I'm learning more every year and just trying to be the best, bravest person, not just for myself, but for Lenny as well, because I know he can sense my stress and anxiety, and I don't want him to ever feel scared, especially when he doesn't need to be, which is like when I panic a lot of the time, which is silly. It feels great to have finally told you that, and keep you posted. Riley, on the other hand, is amazing. He's like a rock. He just gets the job done. If anything's going wrong, he like talks about it, and I can't explain Riley to you, but he's really like one of a kind. He just gets shit done. You guys are the best. Thanks for tuning in every single Monday. And until we meet again, do us a favour and make a phone call to someone important to you that you haven't spoken to in a while. See you soon!